The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Lahm. Great vision. Bale gets into a good position. Now, can they get him away? Lahm delivers. Now he's off and running.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lahm. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Collier. Rummenigge. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Collar. That is good alertness. Looking to play him in. Bale picks it up out wide. Lahm plays it in. And he's cut it out. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Lahm. Aimed in towards the centre. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Japan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's very neat. And he's picked it up out wide. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Ribéry. Rooney. Rooney carries the ball down the right. And it's Hullet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Collar, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Collar. For Xavi. Lahm. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bale, and he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Japan are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Looking for the run. Ribéry. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lille are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Bale stood his ground strongly. Takes a shot! expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's run loose here. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. He's on it, can he get away? Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Lille certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Climbs up big! In he goes again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Bale. Here's Roberto Carlos. Bale. Pullet defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Collar is onto this. That's gone loose. That's Park Ji-sung. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Lille may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Ribéry. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Big header! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
He's had it taken off him. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Roberto Carlos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Bale. Now here's the delivery. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Ribéry. Little pass back. And it's Lahm. Xavi. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Bale. Chance here to counter. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Rooney. Collier. That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball. Oh, well played. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Lam. Lam tries making a foray down the right. An instinctive delivery. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what has happened here? Really?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So what can they make of this? Knocks it out wide. Xavi. Lam. And that interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar gets into a good position. And it's Lam. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Lam. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
First quarter of an hour gone. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Great pressure, plenty of it. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Oh, good take and a good chance! Albert Ferrer. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Cannavaro. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's tried one! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's got away. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Lam.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal. It's Ronaldinho. Short changes him with that pass. Taken back almost at once. Has a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Romania really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cleared away. He's having a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
That's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lam. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Lam. Nicely shaped ball. Lam cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge, and he's searching through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Good-looking ball. Lovely, now then. Bullet is always looking to break lines. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Lille leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Lille really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Brilliantly cut out. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, off the bar! Rooney could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
And he's decided to go for it. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Neymar turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar picks it up out wide. Bullet. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And the ball is out of play. And the pass is intercepted. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Lille leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Koller looking for options for movement. Lahm. And Yamal. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Romania are looking to go forward now. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. And they've got rid. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. And it's Lam. And he's chosen to go back. And he's had a hit! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's gone loose.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams spots it and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele!
Romania really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Very much into the last knockings. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be
pass has been well intercepted. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Passes short and sharp. Real chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough all... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's played... Oh, what a climb! He scores! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And a chance! They've done it! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
Shot a goal! That's another chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Rooney. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. No way through, so... Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage.
Oh, given away. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Rummenigge. And it's Rijkaard. Gullit. That's Park Ji-sung. Collier. Now it's Rooney. Lille finding their passes. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot's Kaká! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung. And it's Robertson. And it's Serginho. Adams calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Serginho. Now the delivery. In again. Oh, important interception. Gullit. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kaká. Crossed in early, climbs up big! Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in once more. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney, nice physical challenge. Tries to play it through. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Driving on and making good progress. Collar. Who's looking wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And the shot! And again! And yes, it's there! Lille are all square. Another. And the half-time whistle goes. Lille are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. And this is Park Ji-sung. Great chance! And that's going up front in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And smartly reclaimed. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's hit the crossbar. Out towards the flank. Serginho. Oh, smashing header! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kohler clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Red Star are looking to go forward now. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there.
Lille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Wriggles his way through. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? And it's Serginho. Cross to the back post. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Lille may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Park Ji-sung. And it's made its way to him. Early ball out from the back. Bullet is the team's great visionary. Rummenigge. It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've won a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. And it's Serginho. That's Park Ji-sung. Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shot could be on. It's Van Basten! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Basten really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Changement. Le numéro 5.
Red Star can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 13. Park Ji-sung. À leur place, le numéro 15. Rosicki. Le numéro 11.
Rummenigge.
Le numéro 10.
Lille have the
Messi.
chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Pull it. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Brzezinski. Lille must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Brzezinski for Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with.
Red Star nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And they've got a throw. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Played back in. Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bergomi getting this one clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Can he latch onto this? Platini is onto it in a flash. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bullet. Rummenigge. That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira. Platini. Good, strong midfield running here. He's had it taken off him. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Goal! Nil! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Lille have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their...
There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Davids. Now it's Platini. And a chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Morientes really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge. Lovely chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pele lays it forward. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Hullet. Collar. Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, this looks sharp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He won't be happy with that one. Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Morientes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's nice. Gives it back. Oh, that's superb.
Morientes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rooney. Oh, he's been caught napping! Davids. Tele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Up Ji-sung. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Lille having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Morientes really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And no, that was never going to make it. Could move up a gear here. Koller gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Lille are still that goal to the good. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Showing great feet there. Shot, can he finish? Koller is flagged offside. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Rooney. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Vieira. Bergomi. And that has put paid to that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. Pelé. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Platini with the short one. And here's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Delivered in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He might be in here! Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Michel Platini. Lille leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rooney receives it in a wide position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time for a change in personnel.
El dorsal 11, Messi. El dorsal 20,
Pullet.
Morientes. El dorsal 10,
Rummenigge looking for options for movement.
serán sustituidos.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Looking for a runner, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a sharp pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played backwards here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Rooney conjures time and space where few can. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Hullet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rooney. Hullet. Love. Can he finish? Goal! Nil! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Lille have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Lille looking to pass their way through. Belletti. And it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Could move up a gear here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pull it. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's a goal kick. Looking for the run. It's Rooney! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. Gullit is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for options for movement. And here's Gullit. Belletti. Gullit. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, cracking ball. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Lille head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Lille really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's off and running. Vieira. It's Park Ji-sung, and he welcomes it in. Collar has it out wide and in space. Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Attention, changement.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gattuso gets good distance on it. Gullit. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Lille are still that goal to the good. He's through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Drilled in, shot at goal! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bellingham. Gullit is having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Deftly out wide. Bale is onto it in a flash. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Hullet. Collar might just make this. Shoots! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Bale goes short. Now this could be a chance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gattuso, and it's Bellingham. Hullet, he's cut it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Right, Shevchenko, great ball if he can get there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Collar, chasing after it. And he's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing. Belletti. Bale could try cutting inside here. Bale's cross. Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Changement.
Time for a change in personnel. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Temps additionnel.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Rijkaard. Oh, Scholar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost.